If your income's been stable for the last few years, your future may be shrinking already. Not collapsing, shrinking. Nothing dramatic has happened. You still have clients, money still comes in, your calendar still stays full. But when predictability becomes priority, growth slows down. And the reason it happens very simple. Dependence doesn't destroy your business, it narrows it. Stability changes what you scan for. When income first becomes steady, it feels like progress. And it is. But income changes something subtle. You stop scanning for the upside. You start protecting what already works. You keep familiar clients. You repeat proven offers. You delay hiring. You avoid raising prices. None of these decisions are dramatic. In fact, each one feels responsible. The problem isn't that the moves are wrong. The problem is what they train you to do. They train you to protect stability instead of expanding range. Nothing breaks, but expansion slows. When responsibility increases, clients depend on you, employees depend on you, your family depends on you. Now, risk just doesn't affect you anymore. It affects everyone who's connected to your structure. And once that starts to happen, bold decisions stop feeling strategic and start feeling selfish. Raising prices feel aggressive, leaving clients feel irresponsible. Hiring feels reckless, not because the decision was wrong, but because your structure now rewards caution. Responsibility doesn't remove risk, it changes how risk feels. Eventually, caution stops being a strategy and it starts to become who you are. You start describing yourself differently. You say you're careful. You say you're responsible. You say you don't take unnecessary risks. Careful sounds wise. Bold sounds immature. And eventually, bold decisions don't feel risky anymore. They feel out of character. That's when dependence becomes internal. You don't feel limited. You feel sensible. Think about the last time you passed on an opportunity. Maybe it was raising prices. Maybe it was launching something new. Maybe it was leaving a client. Ask yourself one simple question. Did it feel risky or did it feel irresponsible? If it feels irresponsible, that means something important has changed. Your tolerance has shifted. The filter narrows the future. New opportunities still exist. Markets still move. New ideals still work. They no longer pass your internal filter because predictability has become your priority. You stop scanning for the upside. You start avoiding the downside. Nothing collapses. Income continues. Work continues. Your structure continues, but your future gets narrower. Not gone, narrower. Only stable paths remain. That's when dependence becomes direction. Most people think that safe decisions are free. They're not. Safe decisions have a cost. The cost is optional upside. The cost is leverage. The cost is future range. The longer a structure prioritizes predictability, the harder it is to expand later. Because now the system expects stability. And once stability is required, volatility feels wrong. But growth always introduces some type of instability, new markets, new positioning, new exposure. If instability feels dangerous instead of feeling strategic, contractions are already started. This is not about taking reckless risks. This is about recognizing when smart quietly becomes small. Dependence rarely looks like failure. Most of the time, it looks like stability. The real question is whether your definition of responsibility has already narrowed your future. If safe feels permanent, contractions are already begun. This is your boy J.I., a random podcast. I'll holler at you on the other side.